start recording. So I'm clearing up my screens, and then I realized I still had the show is over, and I wanted to start recording injury time. And I went ahead and slid the injury time screen in. I still had the audio cut off, so they couldn't hear anything. But they definitely got the injury time screen for like 20 seconds.
Oh, thinking, oh shit, they're going to go live with injury time.
And then I go, cut stream. Did not mean to cock tease. Did not mean to cock tease. There's a lot going on. Well, I gotta change this over. Okay, I'm ready. You ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
Oh, wait, I'm not ready.
Fucking indecisive producer Mel over there.
Ready, not ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
I'm ready now. I'm not ready now.
Wait, you jumped the gun.
I'm gonna tease everybody with this skin. Make them think the show's going live, but no, it's not.
I'm gonna tease your skin.
No shit.
Foreskin.
Yeah.
I got foreskin right here if you want to see my colon.
I'm good.
Porn pictures if you ever wanted to look inside me.
I didn't
Thanks
realize
so
that's,
much.
that's what you were over there looking at instead of listening to us talk.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Let's start the show.
Born in the land of Bowie, Maryland. Bred to be a fan of fucking Everton. Punch you in the eye and drink your rye. Sam Houston. Sam Houston? Arsenal fans have another Sam. AKA the fucking Gooner Graham. Stump of a lord. Look straight in shorts. Sam Graham, hey. Sam Graham. Fucking United! Fucking United!
Hello and welcome to Injury Time, a completely biased preview of the midweek's action as told by two common American schmucks. I am me, he is he, she is over there, being a cock tease and doing sweet ass fades.
Well, it does look like a foreskin, though.
We're good.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
Mel.
You wanted last week. You wanted my tits out, so this week
That's a little different in it. That's a little different in it. I had to go to the store the other day to pick up a couple of things, right? And I got asked while I was already there. This was not asked of me before I left the house to pick up some old Preparation H and another ailment thing. I think it was Fleet Enemas. Actually, she wanted to do an old cleanse, which meant that everyone just thought I had
hemorrhoids and needed to fucking flush out
my butthole. Yeah, fuck
always
off.
Great.
Oh, believe me, I'm sending Houston to pick up my Valtrex.
Whenever I don't give a fuck. It's your name on the fucking prescription.
God damn it.
Yeah, right. These aren't just general products. That was prescribed to Melissa Houston. Although in this day and age, you never know. You could have been Melissa and just never changed your name.
True. Whenever
You've got tits too. Don't forget.
I fucking nice firm ones too. Now, if I go to buy her tampons, if anybody ever looks at me weird, I'll be like, yeah, flowing like a river.
No, you should just say, first rule is you don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's it. That's all you say.
I just go 4 daughters.
Yeah.
But I've had to pick up for every capable woman in my house. I've had to buy for at some point.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sure. Yeah, it's just, and you tend to be the grocery shopping guy, so that's going to be
right because I do 90% of the cooking. Yeah,
right.
So I'm the one going to pick out my ingredients.
Ibs drew Dundee FC 3-3 and are still in 5th place. They're off this weekend, but I think in the midweek is no. It was actually I think it was today. Let's double check. Jers Celtic.
Today isn't Thursday?
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I haven't pulled up now because this is the story of Scotland.
Yeah.
So Ibs find themselves in 5th, as you say, on 46 points. They're 17 back from their city rivals, Hearts. But we're all putting that aside because we want to see the monotony broken up between Jers and Celtic. Now, these 6 teams go into the championship playoff. So I'm not sure. I think that playoff is essentially a mini league for the like to round out the rest of the season.
Right. It is live table.
So there's still a chance that Jers or Celtic can overtake Hearts. But what I've got here is Hearts have a better goal difference. They've scored more goals than both Rangers and Celtic. They have a 6-point lead on Rangers. And Celtic, they have an 8-point lead, but Celtic do have a game in hand. So they could jump Jers and be within 5 of Hearts.
Right.
What we want is what happened this weekend, yesterday, Sunday, is Jers and Celtic played an Old Firm and drew. Hearts
Best result for Hearts.
At the same time,
they won this weekend.
Won against Aberdeen 1-0. So they picked up 2 points on both of them.
Yeah, that's
which
big
is
for them.
absolutely fucking massive. So while we do love Ibs more, the monotony of Jers and Celtic winning the title year after fucking year is potentially going to be disrupted by a team from Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And what did Spurs Mark say a long, long time ago? The general consensus of the UK is City over rivalry.
Right.
So if a team from your own city is in, now there's certain situations where I'm sure the rivalry matters way more.
Celtic and Jers, who are in the same city.
You would rather, both of them are rooting for Hearts if it's not them.
Right, precisely.
But like, I would never root for Tottenham. He would never root for me.
Right.
But if West Ham in that final, we were both wanted West Ham to win that Conference League.
Right.
We both wanted Chelsea to beat City in that Champions League. You know, kind of thing. But I, as somebody that prefers Ibs, I really want to see Hearts do this.
Yeah.
And just break it up. And I think basically the rest of Scotland is behind them.
They are.
Besides the city of Glasgow.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to be, honestly, if Hearts is able to do it, that's going to be a massive story for Europe. European football, that is going to be a massive.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be the
story.
best title win around.
Oh, yeah.
Can I also say one very quick thing about my wife? She did not know people from Glasgow were called Glaswegians.
No, she didn't know that?
No, and I said, babe, this is all over the UK. You have, there's a lot of different, you have Londoners, right? You have, I think they're called Britons, much like they're called Britons. You've got Liverpudlians, or Scouse, right?
Yeah.
But Liverpudlian is somebody from the city of Liverpool. You've got Geordies from Newcastle. You've got
Mackems from Sunderland.
Mackems from Sunderland. You've got Glaswegians from Glasgow, and then cunts from Edinburgh. That's a very old joke.
Yeah. Horse junkies.
It's a very old joke. It's good.
From Edinburgh.
It's still good.
Very good. Mel, what we got going on in fantasy?
Well, I'm going to start with your group this time. Pwned and confused. You were not the high scorer this week, but you were in the running for it. 46 points, easily beating Army of Darkness, who had a good showing of 33 points. Black Cherry Come.
All right.
Burton's team, 38 points, losing.
COME, I think is how he spelled it.
What? COME? Yes, Black Cherry
Well,
Come.
he's got to get it through the boffins.
Of course. That ain't making it through next week, by the way.
The name police.
38 was good, but not enough to beat North London is Blue, 40 points.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
Is
Mark,
it blue?
That's,
Is
remember,
it blue?
Mark is dead last, and then he has a couple of players that, if God forbid they have a massive week, you'll lose. Like I've lost to him, where you're just like, motherfucker, you don't even pay attention to your team. Why I fucking hate fantasy. Right?
Baines on toast, 25 points, losing to Sloppy Steaks FC. Time greater than Ware, 28, losing to Make a Mess. Gorkarash, G, once again, your top scorer of the week with 49 points. Tup Wild, 34, beating Matthew Slink, still the same.
Yeah, he hasn't changed it. He's changing it next week.
Machine Gun Skelly, 26, losing to Cold Blooded, 38. It's funny how 38 can win you and 38 can lose you. Villa Girl, 27, losing to In the Groove. So not too much changing on your team, except top 3 is I See It. You moved up 1 spot. Congratulations.
I just like that.
Russ is in first. Lars is in second. Justin is in third. Villa Girl has dropped down to 4th. Black Cherry Cum dropped down to 6th. Make a Mess Gorkaresh is at 8th.
I was in 4th.
9th is Sloppy Steaks FC. 10th, Tight Greater Than Wear. 11th, Top Wild. And Baines on Toast, you're now in the bottom 3, so I don't care.
All right. I will say real quick, Graham, this is going to be interesting for
492.
points. See, so it's a low point total, but goals were kind of spread out. It's like Ekatike had a good week. Other than like
Nobody really scored a ton of goals.
a goal or an assist, even with all the goals that were scored. And the other thing that
Or a
happens,
ton of points, rather.
and the other thing that happens because
There was no clean sheets.
0 clean sheets,
Yep,
which
it's a
stops
big deal.
people from having a bunch of 60s. So
It's a big deal.
I don't feel terrible about 492. I wouldn't be surprised if I won like 492 to 490 or some shit
Right,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know?
I'm with you.
So we'll have to see.
There we go. I had to find Graham. Fuck. Too many windows. Too many walls.
So the sweat dropped down your balls.
I'm
which are
wearing
now smaller.
sweatpants.
Which are now smaller because you're taking steroids.
I mean, I've got
Get it?
I got sweatpants on right now, so they swoosh. They're
My
sweating.
spleen is swollen. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Just scroll to the
Get
most.
it the fuck together, Sal.
Well, the only thing you send me now are scores, so I just have like, so if I scroll too far, it goes like back to like game week 30. In number 1, first, I'm sorry, Ode to Rice and Saka,
Somehow making it
41
your fault.
points.
Always like a spouse. Always like a wife. Very specifically.
41 points, beating Leave Vinny Alone. That's Christian's team. Madueke's Mad Dookie, 32. Losing to Is Mike Ashley back? Are you kidding me? 37 points. Losing to Bentley, who had 39. You know what's up? 50 points. Beating Eze Does It, only at 30. Middle River FC, 24 points. Losing to Oda Guardians. Cup Run. Geckel's team, 26 points. Losing to Ray's team, change name, who has 40 points. Sam loves Medieval Cordis. Brody's team, 28 points, beating Mel for change name. Benson's team with 23 points.
Multiple times in there, she didn't say who the other score was. So I don't even know. Like, I can't make a fair adjustment because she's like Madawiki's Mad Dookie lost to Giannis's team. Giannis is the first place team or second place team. Like
Madueke 32, 47, 37, 39, 50, 35, 24, 37, 26, 40, 28, 23.
I think I got you here. There's a lot of 20s there.
A lot of 20s, and my 3 20s were 25, 26, and 29.
They should have 28, 29, and something else.
Yeah, but you have a lot of them. You had a 23
I'll give you a
in there
hint. You both had a score in the 400s.
too. Okay.
Mine's not good.
Graham's team, number 1 is Mike Ashley back? Oops, see, that's what happens. Like, Sam loves Miguel Coitus in second, so it's still a tale of 2 Allens. Number 3, change name. Number 4, Mel Ford, change name. Number 5, are you kidding me? Rising up to 6th place.
Come on.
It's not 4th.
Graham.
Because I'm in 4th.
Dropping down to 7th, Middle River FC. Rising to 8th is Bentley. Dropping to 9th, No Show Cup Run. Dropping to 10th, Leave Vinny Alone. And the bottom 4 still the same.
Okay. What is Mr. Graham's score?
488.
There you go.
What was it, 5 points?
4 points.
4.4.
Yeah, 492.
So
yeah.
you're up by 14 then currently?
How do you remember that?
How do you remember that?
Because I remember it was an 18-point lead last week.
Why do you remember
How?
that, though?
What? Like, okay. There's a lot of shit that I've told you. You didn't even remember. Like, I told you plans that I had that afternoon, and you didn't remember.
You and Carly have the... She knew that my uncle was left-handed. I've known the guy for 40 fucking years, had no idea.
There's a cuck chair on the line. I don't care about doing an extra shot. I don't care about doing 3 Malort drinks and a Malort shot for the last episode. I don't give a shit about that. I'd much rather do 3 fucking Malort drinks and have Brody in his cuck chair having to drink them as well without a fucking microphone. That's why I'm remembering the numbers.
All right.
Again, I told you plans that I had that afternoon.
Don't bring marital shit.
This thing just happened. I stopped at the gas station to buy some Reese's peanut butter cups. Ended up buying some beer. Moral of the story, I like titties.
You only had to retain the information for like 2 hours.
God damn. So Mel, obviously we've talked about already, has been on medication.
Yeah.
Gatorade, brought to you by Lemon Lime.
All those sound cues, the beer drop and the muting was me reaching across.
Reaching over
the
and
board
hitting.
and turning it off.
I figured I'd just commandeer the hosting then, since you're producing now.
Yeah, you know what?
It's,
Can I go to bed?
I was to say,
yeah.
welcome to a hint to next year. We'll talk about more about that later.
This is the fast part, though. So you're stuck for another minute. We only did 1 beer tonight. I only had 1 beer tonight because I'm exhausted. Mel obviously not drinking because of the medication. So
I'm drinking Bo tonight instead of Ice House.
which is the second best shit beer in the world behind Coors Heavy.
Natty Bo.
The Old Banquet is number 1 shit beer
Navy
ever.
Seals.
You're just going to walk right over it.
I had from Frost Beer Works
That's a reference nobody should get.
in Heinsberg, Vermont. Frost Beer Works. I had their Lush Double IPA,
Ooh,
8%
glad I'm
by
missing out
volume.
on that this week.
Imperial India Pale Ale. I think you'd be
Would it
pleasantly
put hair in your chest?
No, I think you'd be pleasantly surprised by it, to be honest.
It's a little warm. It'd be better if it was a little colder. But
Doesn't smell bad.
but it's nice.
It's actually quite nice. It's not like
Nice.
that sort of like you're kind of super rounded pine. It's still a little sharper, but it's not like overwhelming like you get from sometimes you get from a New England or a West Coast style. It's a bit more balanced. It's lovely.
Where did you say this came from? Because I can tell it's just like a simple can with a
Heinsberg, Vermont.
Okay, yeah, because it doesn't even have a full wrap on it or anything.
No,
It seems like
pretty generic.
No fucking cartoon or nothing on it.
Nothing.
Give it up to him, man.
There's no even real description about it. Government warning. It's called Lush. It's a double IPA.
You
Fuck
know what?
off.
You know what? You
We're
don't.
not giving you anything.
You don't need to give anything when the beer's actually fucking good.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Made
make
with
a
water,
cartoon.
malt, hops, and yeast. That's all it says.
Actually quite good.
I think it's excellent. It's a little pricey, but it's good.
How much did it cost you for a can?
I bought a 4-pack. $18.99, I think it
Nice.
was, which is on the higher end nowadays. You're still really, for the most part, you're looking between $14.99 and $17.99 a 4-pack.
Right.
This is once you start creeping towards that 20, $18-19, you're still pretty high up.
Did you get this from All of You? Was this a shub? Told you to try one?
They do carry it. Yeah, I believe. I have talked to Shub about it, but no, I actually bought this from Mount Airy.
Oh, okay. Very good.
This was a Casey discussion. Because I normally don't like double IPAs.
Well, and you also normally
I find
don't
them
buy
to be way too heavy, and I find them to be way too round because I want the pine a bit, and it normally I don't get it. This has enough of it, but I think it's a touch muted where she'd like it.
And then also, too, you, for show beers, you tend not to buy a lot of 4-packs. You'll tend to buy a bunch of singles and kind of go, oh, these will be for the show. You know?
Yeah, it came highly recommended by Casey. And, those two, like, I've got Miss Nancy at Wine Post. Mm-hmm. I've got Alex at College Square. Mm-hmm. I've got Jen at Mount Airy, who I trust with wine, right? If I need something different that I've never had, I talk to them and go, you know my flavor profile. You know my palate. Pick me something. Mm-hmm. I've got Shub and Casey for beer, where I go, you know my palate, because they do. Pick me something.
Yeah, I just assumed Shub right off the bat because, she's got a fucking phenomenal beer palate.
Oh, she's awesome. Like, yeah, I love her. She's great.
Honestly, my opinion, the best in the biz as far as store, beer people go.
Yeah,
she's incredible.
She's very good.
And she knows everything. She knows how to find everything too. Because it's not just hey, here's great recommendations. Like, oh, you're looking for fucking Polar from fucking Venezuela. If it's available, she'll find it. Yeah. She will fucking find it.
Did I tell you about the trash can on the show?
No, you did not.
So Avery's obsessed with the trash truck. Mm-hmm. We all know this.
Right.
She got 2 different toy trash trucks for Christmas, one from Julia, one from Carly. Mm-hmm. Shub was going to she was at the dollar store buying decorations for the end cap, for their wine end cap for the change of season.
Right.
And while she was there, she happened across, how your outside bin is bigger and on wheels? Mm-hmm. She found an outside bin, but a toy.
Oh.
So she bought it to go with Avery's trash trucks.
Oh, that's fantastic.
She forgot it at home a few weeks in a row and kept saying, I got something for Avery. I can't wait to, I just need to. So she set an alarm on her phone finally for the third. We talked on the Monday. She set her alarm for Thursday when she wakes up to make sure she grabs the trash can and named the alarm, bring Avery's trash can to fucking work.
Right.
So she did. I forgot about it in my car that night. But Friday morning before I left for the office, I gave it to her. And I said, Avery, one of my stores bought you a present. And my kids are hams. We've discussed this many times.
Oh, yeah.
She goes, for me?
Yeah, like.
Yes, honey. It's for you. That's why I'm telling you this. Shut the fuck up for a second.
Right. Settle down.
And her and Shub, because Shub's like a wild child. Mm-hmm. A bit. She's into the, spinning fire and shit.
Oh, yeah. All
like,
the crazy
does the
shit.
glow stick stuff and hula hoop and shit. Kind of, not shit. I mean, I'm not disrespecting it, but like stuff like that. Dyed hair.
Yeah.
Chucks all the time. That kind of stuff. Or Vans or whatever. That Avery is very much gives that energy of the feral child, right?
Yes.
So she has been to my house a couple times and fucking loves Avery.
Right.
So I said to Avery, I said, my friend Shub that works at one of my stores bought you this present, and she knows that you like trash trucks. And Avery goes, trash truck, yeah, trash truck, meet me, trash truck. I was like, all right. And I said, my friend Shub bought this for you. She goes, Shub? What that mean? I said, that's her name. She goes, oh, Shub, okay. All right. And then I gave her the trash can and I said, she knows that you love trash trucks and she wanted you to be able to put out your trash so when you play with your trash truck, it can come get your trash can. And she goes, oh. And for the next 2 days, we went through a pack and a half of wipes.
Because you can put
which
in a
are
little
fucking expensive, and they're in reach, because she would go change her baby doll's diapers with real wipes and then stuff them into that trash can, and then set the trash can somewhere for about an hour. Because it has to be set outside before the trash truck comes.
Naturally, you got to put it out the night before.
She'd set it out for about an hour somewhere in the kitchen or whatever, the playroom or whatnot. And then out of nowhere, she would just go with the trash truck, and she'd go, beep, beep, trash truck. And then she'd dump it, and go, because they pull the little lever and then it crushes everything. She would put the wipes
dear
in the back of the
Jesus.
trash truck and go, trash truck, meep, meep, and then drive away. And then she wouldn't touch it again, and then she'd fill it back up full of wipes, and then she'd put it somewhere and leave it for an hour, and then out of nowhere, doing nothing, she'd get real quiet. Julie would be like, where's she at? And then she'd be driving in with the trash truck again, because the bin's got to be sat outside.
Yeah. Oh,
It's not instantaneous. And I don't walk the bin to the truck itself. The truck comes and collects it.
Mind you, this is the child that before speaking and while still crawling would just go into the pantry, close the motherfucking door.
I mean, I'm looking at the blessings. At least she's not flushing the wipes.
True. Still does that, by the way.
Yeah.
Shuts the door to the thing and
It still
hides
goes
in the
and
dark.
just, I'm chilling in here. This is where I'm at now.
She still bites a bit when she's annoyed. She'll hit Cameron now sometimes. But she also, when I yell at her, this is amazing. And I do love this about my children. They are very close, right? They love each other, these sisters. And she goes, I yelled at her the other day for something she did. She like hit Sky or something, which I don't stand for that.
Yeah,
You
can't have
fucking,
that.
no, stop that shit.
Yeah.
She was crying because I yelled at her, and she goes, "I want dubba duh," which is what she calls Cameron.
Right.
There was also very quickly, and then we have to move on.
Yeah.
There was we were walking up the stairs. She loves calling people by their wrong name.
And just thinks it's funny.
It's hysterical.
Sees
I
you
mean,
and
to
goes-
the point where she's like
sees you
covering her
and
mouth.
goes, Mommy. And runs away.
Yeah. So she's been calling everybody Mimi Gaga. You're Mimi Gaga. I said, I'm not Mimi Gaga. You're Mimi Gaga. She goes, I'm not Mimi Gaga. You are Mimi Gaga. Right. And this is back and forth. And I said, what's my name? And she goes, Daddy. I said, what's my name? She goes, Sam. And she has this really weird voice sometimes. She has this weird, like, southern drawl. She loves to play with her baby doll.
Got it.
Like those are her. She has a very strange accent. I'm not sure where she gets it from. But she goes, you're Mimi Gaga. We do this back and forth. I said, what's my name? She goes, Daddy. I said, okay, good. I said, what's my name? She goes, Sam. I said, okay. What's Mommy's name? She goes, Arlie. I said, okay, good. Carly is close. She didn't quite make the K sound, but was close enough. And it was on the way. She has called Cameron Dubba Duh her whole life. I said, what's your biggest sister's name? She goes, Teagy. That's how she says Tegan. I said, what's the baby's name? She goes, Sty, which is how she says Sky. And I go, what's Dubba Duh's name? And she goes, Amron. I was like, no, stop it. Dubba Duh can't die.
Yeah.
I'm having a really tough time with like throwing baby shit out and stuff.
Right.
I said, you will not stop Dubba Duh.
Yeah.
I said, but what do we call her? And she goes, Dubba Duh. I said, thank God.
Yeah, that should be like when she's a teenager, her name will be Dubba Duh.
Cameron needs to get it tattooed somewhere.
But
Dubba Duh.
But also too, the very fitting bit is that for Cameron and the way that she disrespects you is that Avery levels out things and like beats her up. That's kind of fucking great. I mean, we don't want the kids beaten, but it's also kind of great.
They're wild, man.
Be like, disrespect Dad? Psh, no, you're not, Dubba Duh. I run this shit.
Yeah, they're wild.
All right, into the midweek action. We start with Sunderland at Leeds. Like you said, it's a draw or a win to Leeds.
Yeah, I think so as well. Sunderland haven't been as convincing, even with Xhaka back. I think part of it is just he needs to regain some kind of match sharpness and kind of re-galvanize the boys. Now, they haven't been giving much away still.
Right.
They're still competitive in every game. I think Ellen Road, much like their own stadium, I think Ellen is for everybody else, if that makes sense.
Right.
I think Ellen Road may be too much for them here, and I think Leeds win it. But I wasn't prepared to. Again, sometimes they can be gun shy.
There is an FA Cup match for
but I
Leeds
think
for
they
the
both
weekend,
score,
but
which is
yeah.
where the over 1.5
Agreed.
happens.
After that, we have Bournemouth head to London to face Brentford. I have no fucking clue.
Again, in my bet, I did over 1.5 just in the game.
Yeah.
Because I also have no clue. We've seen two very different sides of Bournemouth over the last few weeks. I haven't seen Brentford play as poorly as they did in the second half against Burnley in a long time. That leaves me concerned. But so I think
also,
you could make anything 1-1 and above. 2-1 Brentford, 2-1 Bournemouth. You can make sense of any of those scores. So I just stayed away from a money line bet at all.
And then Brentford's been doing weird shit like winning on the road but losing at home over the past month.
It's so
just
fucking strange, man.
I put it more on Brentford than I do on Bournemouth with what to not being able to figure out what it's going to be. Everton welcomed Burnley to the Hill Dickinson Stadium. For me, their first match was so awful. It's what inspired me to say, like, I don't want to talk about fucking Burnley anymore because it was a 0-0 draw, and it was like Everton were playing with so few players. Everyone was hurt. People were at AFCON, and I'm like, that's what you offer? Like, fuck off. Like, that's like, play like you're in the fucking Premier League, or at least try like that's a wounded animal. You got to fucking beat them. I think despite the fact that they had a very good output at home against Brentford, I have a feeling Everton going to ugly this matchup at home. Everton's desperate to get a win at home because they haven't gotten one in a while. Feels like a 2-1 Everton to me.
So I needed some odds in my bet, and they both way outperformed expectations at the weekend. Now everything smacks of they're both going to try to shut it down.
Yeah.
In this one. But short rest does weird things.
Yeah.
But one of the main things it does is open up space because people are tired and make mistakes.
Very true.
And I'm kind of hoping that you had both Beto and Tino Berry score, where all season it's been Beto scores 3 in a row, doesn't score for 2, Berry comes in, scores in 2 or 3, doesn't score for 2. Beto comes back. It's been this rotation of like streakiness, right? You finally had both of them score. You've got McNeil. I think I don't know where Grealish is in his recovery. Is he coming back anytime soon?
No, he will not be back.
Oh, you don't think so? He's
he went
done
under
for the
knife.
season. Oh,
Like,
did he? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're doubtful that he will even be healthy by World Cup time to even make the roster.
But you've had, Njai we've seen play very well. He hasn't scored for a while. I think this is a great game for him to get on the scoreboard. You've had Kieran Dewsbury-Hall playing quite well since he come back from injury as well. Ghana Gay's had a few goals this season. I think this is a game where he could find himself on the edge of the box for a monster hit. I see goals in this game for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I could just be jaded from the weekend, but I see goals in the game, which is why I went over 2.5.
Fair enough.
And I needed odds.
Yeah.
I think over 2.5 was like plus 135 or something, which in a parlay boosts your odds tremendously.
Who do you think wins, though?
It's at your building. I think you guys do it, but I could see a draw.
We've lost a lot at home recently. Like I said, I feel like this is one of those games where Moyes is going to be like, all right, boys, we got to finally fucking win in this building. We started the year hot. We've been shit since. We need to fucking win in this building. I have a feeling he'll get it out of them. Also because they don't have to play over the weekend, so he'll really fucking push them to play a hard game.
He'll be going for it, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, on 3 days rest, everybody's tired, so I think there is space to be had in this game.
After that, Liverpool go to Wolves in the late game. Liverpool wins.
Yeah,
It's just,
straight up, big time.
This, especially the way they scored goals.
I think this could be another 3-4.
Don't disagree.
Yeah.
Wednesday is all about the top of the table, except for Fulham hosting West Ham in a London derby. Wrong opponent for West Ham to be getting because Fulham's really on.
But I think it's wrong opponent for both of them. West Ham only have that one blip last weekend against Liverpool.
Agreed.
I think this could be one of the matches of the week, to be honest.
I tend to agree.
I think it'd be pretty
this
fucking interesting, this one.
If you're a neutral and your team isn't playing, I'd watch this
I'd watch
match.
it, yeah.
I would definitely watch this match.
I think West Ham, with the run they were on prior to the 5-2 against Liverpool, I think Nuno might look at this game and go, you know what? He doesn't fancy it against us. He never has because
Let me go get
kind of shit.
Let me go get 3 points.
I think they could sneak in and do something here.
Especially considering who Forest has to play. Now,
Right, it's Somerville, Bowen. Like, everybody's been playing all right in the forward areas. I think they got a good chance here.
Arsenal go to the South Coast to face Brighton, which has always been a tough out for you in their building.
It is, but Chelsea's traditionally been a tough out in general. We kind of got that monkey off our back. Liam Rosenior's sort of 0 for 3 in terms of wins. I know he has the draw in there, but we are his most faced side as Chelsea manager so far, and he can't seem to get over the line. I think that gives us a bunch of credit and confidence.
Also, Brighton has won 2 in a row, so this is a perfect opportunity for them to fuck it off because they've been so
up and down,
roller coaster all fucking year.
What I didn't like is Declan Rice actually went off with a little bit of fatigue, potentially a hyperextension of his knee. That's going to be interesting to see whether or not he features in this game. I know England fans are upset with Arsenal for how many minutes Declan Rice has played this entire season, especially with having Christian Norgard. We bought him to be cover for Declan Rice and have barely used him at all. And he asked to be substituted at the weekend, which is never a good sign.
No, that's not a good sign.
So that's going to be an interesting point. I just think we have too much for them, to be honest. Now, they are healthier than they have when we played them earlier in the season. So I think this will be an interesting game as well.
At the exact same time, City hosts Forest. And this is where we were talking about West Ham having an opportunity. Forest,
But as you say as well, for the top of the table, Brighton has been a banana skin, especially away from home over the last few seasons. You have a City side that should be beating Forest.
Yeah, and it's
pretty handedly.
and they're hosting them. So
right.
But also, it's not this table is set for the next one. You're both playing at the same time, which doesn't happen a lot. Especially, when it normally happens? Midweeks. Because if it's a weekend, one of you is playing early, one of you is playing late, or one of you is playing the prime time on Saturday, and one of you is playing the prime time on Sunday.
Right.
So normally someone has set the stage for the other one.
It's going to be a really interesting afternoon. I might double screen this.
Also at the same time, Chelsea head to Villa.
I mean, their title challenge is dead in the water, so it doesn't matter, does it? I don't know what to make of Rosenior's side. There's so many times that they come out and do something weird. We've talked about their lack of discipline over and over again. João Pedro's a good forward, but he's streaky like everybody else, right? I mean, DCL hasn't scored in 3 for Leeds, but he scored in the 5 games prior to that.
Right.
Ollie Watkins has been sort of similar. He'll score 2 or 3 in a row, then you won't hear from him for 5.
Right.
So that's been strange. Tammy Abraham has scored 2 since coming back. Is he fully fit?
This feels like a draw to me, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea won because Villa do have FA Cup over the weekend, and I have a feeling Emery now is kind of looking at FA Cup and Europa and wanting to get a trophy.
Want to get a trophy, could be. But he's going to want to secure Champions League football, right?
Yeah.
And they are still currently in 3rd, I believe, aren't they?
4th.
They're in 4th.
Goal differential. They're both put Man United above them.
So they're still in the driver's seat to secure proper Champions League football themselves.
And then also the next time
via league position.
Obviously this weekend is FA Cup, but the next league game, it's Villa and United.
And United, right. Yeah. So I don't know that they're going to be able to write the league off completely yet because cup competitions can be tricky, obviously. And if you fall down and you've taken so much of your eggs and take out of the Premier League basket, you could find yourself in 6th. Or 7th, and in a position where you're not making the money to sustain your model.
Right, because Champions League helps.
Right up against FFP the moment.
They need Champions League.
They need
not
Champions
Europa.
League football. Yeah,
they need Champions League. We finished on Wednesday with Newcastle.
But also Chelsea are very inconsistent, so and disciplinary sucks.
We finish Wednesday with Newcastle welcoming Manchester United.
I think United wins, man.
Yeah, and then they're suddenly on 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm. And Newcastle's fucking, since 2021, I think it was, the stat I heard today, was the last time Newcastle lost 3 in a row at home. I don't know what 4 in a row at home is. But it has to be longer than that, right? So, but United are playing some pretty good stuff recently, so we'll see what happens.
I could see.
I don't know what to pick here.
I could see United finishing in 3rd place and missing out on the title by 7 points or 6 points. No.
Us and City aren't going to drop that many points, no matter who finishes in first. For them to get that close,
but then them to be fucking lunatics, thinking things we didn't have Hammer and we would have won the league. I'm just thinking of the idiocy that fucking United fans will say because they're prone to fucking do that.
But that's also potentially true.
Yeah, true.
Because Amarin was shit.
Yeah. And then we finish on Thursday with Palace at Spurs. Yeah, it's Palace at Spurs, right?
Don't know what to do. Yeah,
Palace at Spurs.
I don't know what to do here either. I stayed away from it for a reason.
This should be finally the new manager bump. I don't know if Spurs as a team have that kind of discipline or care. I know the manager is going to be in their ass, and I know the manager is going to do everything to motivate them. I don't know if they're going to listen to it.
Nope. No idea.
And with Palace, they're just happy to be along for the ride now. They're focusing on McRib. They really don't give a shit. They really don't.
As they should. And there's enough teams. They amassed enough points early in the season. I think they're definitely safe.
Oh, yeah. I tend to agree.
It's all about securing another season of European football, period.
Right. Yeah. And if
is what it boils down
and
to.
you win the McRib, you do. You're in European football again.
No matter if you fuck off with the John Textor stuff and the multi-club ownership. No matter what happens with Lyon, you should be in one of the 2 European competitions, which just means more money, more attraction. You'll have a new manager again. All signs are pointing at the moment to Thomas Frank to manage Palace. So you've got an opportunity here to kind of solidify your space. And as a cup team as well, right?
Thomas Frank loves to make strikers leading goal scorers, so don't put it past them to do something great with Jurgen Strand-Larsen. What it is. And they'll have some pretty decent coffers from the people that they sell.
Exactly.
All right, that's going to wrap it up. Any important words?
Got nothing.
All right, till next week, everybody.
Good night.